Hey BookTube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name is Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's going to be happening. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and continued support. I really do appreciate it. So today for you, I have another book haul. I mean, is anybody fucking surprised? Jackie has a book haul. Jackie was gone for a few months, didn't make any videos, and then pops up with, surprise, another book haul. Because, hi, if you're new to me, I'm Jackie. I'm an addict when it comes to buying books. I'm not going to fix it. Okay, cool. Now we got that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, and let's get talking some books. Okay, I still have my thermoses. I just got boba, and I've been filming today, so that's why yours pretty much all gone. But you can't drink boba out of my normal thermoses because you need the special straw, because the little popping bubbles. So, I still have my thermoses, guys. All right, so for this book haul, I've got some Barnes & Noble stuff here, and I've also got my independent bookstore. Because my independent bookstore does this really cool fucking thing at our Spicy Book Club meetings. Every Spicy Book Club meeting, the leader of our group actually part-time works at the bookstore. And the owner lets her open the cash register and lets us all go on little mini shopping sprees after the meeting. Because my book club fucking rocks, okay? My Spicy Book Club is the shit. We do shit together, we meet authors, we see sexy dancing men. It's great. It's awesome. I love these girls. And so we go little mini shopping sprees all the time. So I have a nice plethora of books from that one, and then a bunch of Barnes & Noble stuff. So we're just going to dive right in with the Barnes & Noble one, because it's right here. And the first one is The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. I don't know how to say the last name. If you are familiar with The Virgin Suicides, it might be because of the film that was released middle 90s, I think is when that movie was released. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I saw it a couple times. It does have Josh Hartnett in it and Kirsten Dunst. Those are the two names that I know off the top of my head. And then the voice of Jessica Rabbit, I can't think of that actress's name, but she's the mom. Yeah, the voice of Jessica Rabbit. Okay, but this is about the 5 Lisbon sisters who commit suicide over a year. They all commit suicide over a year. And then the group of boys that are trying to kind of piece together the story. It's very literary fiction, not something I normally read all the time, but because I've seen the film, I wanted to read the book. Anytime I see a movie that was based off a book that I was not aware was based off a book, and I find the book, I want to read it. And I knew the movie was based off a book, but I saw it long time ago. And I forgot about it. And then I was going through Barnes & Noble and I was looking through all the different areas because I was just picking up some things here and there. And I saw it and I remembered, oh my God, I've seen that movie. It's got the movie with Josh Hartnett where he bangs Kirsten Dunst on the fucking football field. Fuck yeah! I remember that. That's the scene I fucking remember, people. Okay? Yeah, I know. Virgin Suicides, and that's the scene I remember. Yeah. So... priorities, man. So I picked this up, so hopefully I can read it. And then I would like to maybe do a film to page to screen comparison video on this. I've done one of those for Clockwork Orange. And people seem to enjoy it, but I don't want to do them for like super like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter because it's all been fucking done. Twilight, they're huge. I like to do the popular ones, but not the super, you fucking know what I mean. Okay? Anyway, so I picked this one up. Exciting. So this will be very interesting. What else is in this bag? Oh, yes. I picked up R.F. Kuang's Cannabis. Look at those sprayed pages. Sprayed edges. Oh my God. Yes. Shut the fuck up. We all know I love a good sprayed edge. And then end papers. Thank you. Yes. True is it, once before I here below was conjured by that pitiless enriched who summoned back the shades unto their bodies. Oh, there's algebra in this. Fuck. There's algebra. What the fuck? I don't know. Ooh, I like the cover. That's awesome. That is cool. That's dope. So this is R.F. Kuang's newest book, And so, funny story, I own one of her books is on my self-destruct list, and then I have another one which is up here, and I haven't read it yet. So why not buy another one that I haven't read? So I don't even know if I fucking like this author. Because, you know, that makes sense. But this is Dante's Inferno meets Susanna Clarke's Piranesi. I have not read that. In this all-new dark academia fantasy by R.F. Kuang, the New York Times bestselling author of Babel and Yellowface, in which two graduate students must put aside their rivalry and journey to hell to save the professor's soul, perhaps at the cost of their own. Catibus, noun, ancient Greek, the story of a hero's descent into the underworld. I love the idea of Dante's Inferno being adapted with something else. I think that's really cool. So I feel like I might like this. I like dark academia. I don't have a problem with it. So, when I get to it, I hope I will enjoy it. And this one actually came with, let me see if I can reach it from down here, because I'm short. I don't know if I can. Where is it? No, it came with a little pin. I got a pin with it. So, but the pin just is like that. So, yeah, it was really cool when I bought it. So, yeah. Pick that one up. And this is a fucking heavy book. That is actually ridiculously heavy. Holy crap. Oh, there's more shit. Oh my God. Oh, all the math. I'm scared. I don't do math, all right? I'm not a math person. Let's see what's next. Oh, this is Mona's Eyes by Thomas Schlesler. I think is how you say it. This, okay, so I walked by this book like 4 times. I'm like, no. And on the 5th time I walked by it, I was like, fine, fuck it. What is this thing about? This is what this is about. Every Wednesday, Henry picks up Mona after school and takes her to see a great work of art. Just one. A different masterpiece every Wednesday for a year. 52 weeks of consummate beauty before that beauty vanishes from Mona's sight forever. Together, Mona and her grandfather will experience a full range of emotions. Their enchantment, as well as their sadness, will be complete. From Botticelli to Basquiat, Mona, I think that's how you say Basquiat. I don't know how you say that name. Mona will discover not only the power of art, but also the meaning and generosity, doubt and melancholy, loss and revolt. Each week, a new work of art, and each week another step toward an open-hearted embrace of life. Mona's Eyes is Tom Schlesler's American debut. It arrives after having topped bestseller lists across Europe. With the brio of novelists, the erudition of an art historian, and the exuberance of one who is alive to life's wonders, Schlesler has written a heartfelt novel destined to delight and inspire all readers. I feel like I'm going to cry my fucking eyes out at this book. And it's going to rip my heart out, and I'm just going to want to stare at it. Also, when you take the dust jacket off, in it unfolds to show the 52 paintings that she sees. So you can actually, as she goes through this, you can see the painting itself. So I really thought that was cool. So this is definitely going to be a very interactive book when I read it, and I'm excited about that. I think that's awesome. And I'll be anxious to see if any of these I've actually seen. I don't know if they go to the National Art Gallery in London, because I went there and there were some famous paintings there. So who knows? But yeah, Mona's Eyes. I'm excited about that one when I get to it. Oh, this guy. Yeah, okay. This one I'm excited about because Henry VIII. Okay, if you know me at all, I'm obsessed with Henry VIII. We all know this. His 6 Wives. Tudors was one of my favorite shows. Actually, I really need to rewatch that show. I really should rewatch that show. Sorry, I was picturing Jonathan Rhys Meyers as young Henry VIII, and I kind of drooled. And then I remember Henry Cavill's in it too, and I'm even more like, guess I'm rewatching that show. But this is a retelling of Henry VIII. 6 Wild Crowns by Holly Race. Listen to this bad boy. 6 queens, 1 king, a kingdom bound by magic, teetering on the edge of ruin, or so they've been told. Tradition demands that the king of Elben must marry 6 queens and magically bind each of them to one of the island's palaces, or the kingdom will fall. Clever, ambitious Boleyn is determined to be her beloved Henry's favorite queen. She relishes the game at court and the political rivalries with other wives. And if she must incite a war to win Henry, so be it. Seymour is her opposite, a reluctant queen originally sent to court as a spy and assassin, but now trapped in a loveless marriage. But when she and Boleyn become the unlikeliest of things, friends and allies, the balance of power begins to shift. Together they discover an ancient rotting magic at Elben's heart, magic that their king will do anything to protect, now that the only hope of survival rests on Boleyn and Seymour, uniting all the rival queens before Henry can stop them. Shut the absolute fuck up. Are you kidding me? That is dope. I'm so excited about this one. So excited. I'm so excited. And you got the Tudor rose on the end papers. Awesome. Yeah. Very, very excited about this. This is going to be fun. I'm really hoping this is as good as I'm hoping it's going to be, because if it's not, I'm going to be depressed. But I have high hopes for this one. High hopes. Yes. And the next book I got in the same shopping spree that I bought the Mona's Eyes on. And after I picked up that book, I said, you know what? I'm going to go back and pick up this one. This is The Macabre. See a theme going on? Painting. By Kosoko Jackson. Okay? A picture is worth 1,000 nightmares. Love it. All right. From award-winning and U.S. Today best-selling author Kosoko Jackson comes his adult fantasy debut, a standalone novel blending art history, time, and globe-hopping adventure, and dark horror and fantasy about 10 cursed paintings and the lengths people will go to collect them, destroy them, or be destroyed. I was sold at that. 10 cursed paintings that people are trying to collect. Shut up. Okay. So, there was this film that I saw years ago. It is a B horror film. I think it was probably like some college film kids senior thesis practice project or something. It's called Snapped. What it is a photographer takes a picture, okay? Takes the final picture of somebody dying. And then they go through this whole collage, and then finally they are the end picture. And it just keeps going like this. It's like a rite of passage sort of thing. This is exactly the vibe it gave me. And I was like, I immediately reverted right back to that film. I was like, done. Sold. Thank you. And then especially after I picked up Mona's Eyes, I was like, yep, I'm feeling the art going. If you've not noticed, sometimes when I go on shopping sprees, I tend to get like a theme going, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, but I do. Sometimes it'll be dance, sometimes it'll be paintings, sometimes it'll be enemies to lovers. It's just like this idea and this concept that when I go into a bookstore and I have no actual book I need to pick up, I'm just going to shop, there's like a theme that comes and develops, and this theme was paintings and history. So yeah, there you go. But I'm excited. That painting is creepy as fuck. But apparently, what you can do with this jacket is you can turn it over, and there is a self-coloring version that you can color yourself. Yeah. Weird. That's creepy. Yeah. So, I'm excited. All right. So, another Barnes & Noble trip. Got me some more books. Shocker. Got me some more books. I picked up Alex E. Harrow's The Everlasting. I'm a big fan of Alex E. Harrow. I've read 3 books from her. Once and Future Witches, and then her Fractured Fable series, which I highly recommend. The Fractured Fable series, that thing is fucking fire. And they're super fucking short. Like, they're like that. Okay, guys? Like, you can read them in 2 hours. And Once and Future Witches was one of my favorite books. So, I was really excited when she came up with something new. So, I picked this up. I didn't open the cover yet again, because I just knew I was going to buy this book. Because Alex E. Harrow. She's becoming like an almost auto-buy author, by the way. So, I don't know anything about this book, so we're going to find out together. Woo! There we go. Just like I found out the cool drawing together. Yay. Okay. A Legend. Sira Una Everlasting was history's greatest hero, a lost girl who would draw a sword from the heartwood and become a legend. The knight's epic feats were rivaled only by her tragic fate, a sacrifice that saved a queen and built an empire. A lie. Centuries later, Owen Mallory has dedicated his life to Una Everlasting, abandoning a promising scholarly career to defend his country. He comes home from war broken and weary until he finds a reason to live in the pages of a mysterious book. A love story. Sent back through time, the historian's task is to ensure that Sir Una meets her tragic fate, but instead Owen falls in love with the complex woman behind the legend. He doesn't know how to watch her die, or how many times he's done it before. To rewrite Una's legend, they'll have to rewrite... Oh my fucking god! Shut up! That's awesome! That sounds so cool. And it's even got like some Arthurian legend kind of stuff going on. Get fucked! This is gonna be awesome! Yay! Yay! That's great! Oh, that was... Oh. Yes! I'm excited. God. Oh, and got sprayed edges too. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. This book is freaking heavy. Oh my god, it's so heavy. This is Tom's Crossing by Mark Z. Danielewski. I don't know how to say your last name. But you're the same author that wrote House of Leaves, which is a fucked up read, okay? If you've ever read House of Leaves, it's fucking weird. It's, like, formatted weird. Like, sometimes you have to, like, rotate the book in a spiral to read the spiral pages and, like, read upside down. It's, like, big font, little font. This book does not do that. I checked it out. But this thing is chonker, and this is Tom's Crossing. There you go. No One Talks the Dead for Free. Blurred by Stephen King on the back. This is an amazing work of fiction. I absolutely loved it. At the heart, you'll find a blood-drenched story of pursuit and two brave and resourceful children, but there's so much more. I immersed myself, have never read anything like it. All right. Hard to figure how so much awful horror could have started out with just two horses and not one yet named. From the best-selling author of House of Leaves comes a magisterial novel of two friends determined to rescue a pair of horses set for slaughter. While folks still like to focus on the crimes that shocked the small city of Ophrop, Utah, back in the fall of 1982, not to mention the trials that followed, far more remember the adventure that took place beyond municipal lines. For sure, no one expected the dead to rise, but they did. No one expected the mountain to fall either, but it did. No one expected an act of courage so great and likewise so appalling that it still staggers the heart and mind of anyone who knows anything about the Katanagos Massif, to say nothing of Pillar's Meadow. As one Orvop high school teacher described the extraordinary feat just days before she died, for sure no one expected Kalen March to look old Porch in the eye and tell him, "You get what you deserve when you ride with cowards." Well, very vague, but I know Dead Rise has two horses, and Stephen King fucking loved it. So, and this thing is fucking heavy. Like, I could work out. I should just work out with this. Let's just be like this. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna give a pump in, right? Right, guys? How many pages is this thing? God damn, how many pages is this? Holy. Shut up. Get fucked. What? (1,228 pages. 29. Sorry, there's words on the bottom of this page. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know when I'm going to read this, because it's fucking huge. But we're giving it a shot sometime. Damn. That's heavy. Wow. Okay. On to the next bag. Holy crap. So I was really excited that they had this one because I've wanted it for a while. Big fan of Brom. I read Slewfoot for the Black Hat Book Coven. Really enjoyed it. And I actually read Krampus last year around Christmas. So I wanted to pick up more Brom because I'm a big fan of his artwork and I'm a big fan of his writing. And they finally had Lost Gods in the format that will match the rest of the set. So, I'm excited. I love this guy. His writing is just amazing. Fresh out of jail and eager to start a new life, Chet Moran and his pregnant wife, Trish, leave town to begin again. But an ancient evil is looming, and what seems like a safe haven may not be all it appears. Snared in murder by a vile, arcane horror, Chet quickly learns that pain and death are not unique to the living. Now the lives and very souls of his wife and unborn child are at stake. To save them, he must journey into the bowels of purgatory in search of a sacred key promised to restore the natural order of life and death. Alone, confused, and damned, Chet steels himself against the unfathomable terrors waiting him as he descends into death's Stygian blackness. In Lost Gods, Brahms' gritty and visceral prose takes us on a haunting, harrowing journey into the depths of the underworld, thrust into the realm of madness and chaos, where ancient gods and demons battle over the dead, and where cabals of souls conspire to overthrow their masters. Chet plays a dangerous game, risking eternal damnation to save his family. Shut the fuck up, that sounds awesome. I'm so excited because I love the way this guy writes. Oh, it's just... it's so unique. I love him. And I love his artwork. I love the dark macabre. I looked to the first picture. Because he does all his own artwork. Like, this is his artwork in here. And I'm like, this is like kind of a way for me to, like, own some of his artwork. Like, shut the fuck up, I love it. I would love to meet this man one day. Like, I want him to sign all my books. Like, I would love to meet him. Oh my god. I would love to meet him. I'm excited. Yay! Okay, let's see. What else is next? Oh! This is a new release. It's blowing up YouTube. It's blowing up everything. And I was actually asked to do a full reading vlog of this book because apparently it's worthwhile of that. So I picked it up. And this is The Alchemized by Sin Lin Yu. What is it you think you're protecting in that brain of yours? The war is over. Holdfast is dead. The eternal flame extinguished. There's no one left for you to save. In this riveting dark fantasy debut, a woman with missing memories fights to survive war-torn world of necromancy and alchemy, and the man tasked with unearthing the deepest secrets of her past. Well, that sounds fucking dope. I like these end papers. I like this. I like alchemy. I think that'd be kind of dope. I think that might be really cool. It's also very... holy shit! What? Gorge. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god. Is this like a maze? I feel like this is a maze. Oh, I love it. That's so cool. Oh, another very heavy book though. Heavy, heavy book. All right, let's see. Let's see what this is actually. Once a promising alchemist, Helena Marino is now a prisoner of war in her own mind. Her resistance friends and allies have been brutally murdered, her abilities suppressed, and the world she knew destroyed. In the aftermath of the Long War, Palladia's new ruling class of corrupt gilded families and depraved necromancers whose vile undead creatures helped bring about their victory holds Helena captive. According to the resistant records, she was a healer of little importance within their ranks, but Helena has inexplicable memory loss of the months leading up to her capture, making her enemies wonder, is she truly as insignificant as she appears, or are her lost memories hiding some vital piece of the resistance final gambit? To uncover the memories buried deep within her mind, Helena is sent to the High Reeve, one of the most powerful and ruthless necromancers in this new world. Trapped on his crumbling estate, Helena's fight to protect her lost history and to preserve the last remaining shreds of her former self is just beginning. For her prison and captor have secrets of their own. Secrets Helena must unearth whenever the cost. Shut the fuck up, that sounds awesome. I'm excited. And look at this fucking cover! Like, get fucked. That's awesome. Holy crap, I love it. I love it. Excited. I got some really good books, guys. I have good feelings about almost all these books so far. Yay! I got the continuation of this series by T. Kingfisher, What Feasts at Night. They finally had it in paperback because I have the first one, What Moves the Dead, in paperback. I know the third one is out, but it's not in paperback yet, so I can't get it. I know that's really weird, but I want them to match. But these read really, really fast. The first one was kind of a loose retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher. This one, have no idea. In this new gothic tale, Alex Easton is called back to their family home, only to find the caretaker dead and the village alive with whispers of monsters from the old stories now stalking the cold, damp forest. Easton knows better than to put too much stock in local superstitions, but they can tell that something's not quite right in their home or in their dreams. So, interesting. Now, the first one looked like a rabbit with mushrooms. This is a horse that looks like it's being flayed alive. So, interesting. But I know Kingfisher, their writing is really, really good. I like their writing. Actually, I have another Teen Kingfisher book in here. Right here. This is the Hemlock and Silver. This is what sounds like a Snow White retelling, for sure. Definitely. And it had neon green pages. Shut the fuck up, that's awesome. So healer Anja regularly drinks poison, not to die, but to save, seeking cures for those everyone has given up on. But a summons from the king interrupts her quiet, herb-obsessed life. His daughter Snow is dying, and he hopes Anja's unorthodox methods can save her. Aided by a taciturn guard and a narcissistic cat and a passion for the scientific method, Anja rushes to treat Snow, but nothing seems to work. That is until she finds a secret world hidden inside a magic mirror. This dark realm may hold the key to what is making Snow sick, or it might be the thing that kills them all. So, I love a good Snow White retelling. I love fairy tale retellings. We all know this. So, this will be really interesting to see her take on this, for sure. Seeing that the only other book I've ever read was the first one in this series, so it'll be interesting to kind of compare and contrast. But I know Kristen from Kristen Craves Books, who's a member of my Black Hat Book Club, and she loves T. Kingfisher. Loves her, so promising. Another auto by author, pretty much for me now, is Olivia Blake, and I bought her new book, Girl Dinner. I think this is about zombies. I think it is. Good girls deserve a treat. Yes, we do. Every member of the house, the most exclusive sorority on campus, and all its alumni are beautiful, high-achieving, and universally respected. After freshman year, she would rather forget sophomore Nina Kaur knows being one of the chosen few accepted in the house is the first step on her path to the brightest possible future. Once she's taken into their fold, the house will surely ease her fears of failure and protect her from those who see a young woman on her own as easy prey. Meanwhile, adjunct professor Dr. Sloane Hartley is struggling to return to work after accepting a demotion to support her partner's new position at the cutthroat university. After 18 months at home with her newborn daughter, Sloane's clothes don't fit right. Her girl dad husband isn't as present as he thinks he is, and even the few hours a day she is apart from her child fill her psyche with paralyzing inertia. I don't know how to say the fucking word. I don't know. When invited to be the house academics liaison, Sloane enviously drinks in the way of the alumni seem to have it all, achieving a level of collective perfection that Sloane so desperately craves. As Nina and Sloane each get drawn deeper into the arcane rituals of the sisterhood, they learn that living well comes with bloody costs. And when they are finally invited to the table, they will have to decide just how much they can stomach in the name of solidarity and power. Okay, so maybe not zombies, but sororities with creepy shit attached to them. Absolutely, thank you. And it's brightly colored and neon pink pages. Win. And the last book I got from Barnes & Noble is the third book in the Cursed trilogy? The Coven trilogy. I have the first two, Coven and Curse, so I got the third one. I've not read any of them. But this is The Damned by Harper L. Woods. And again, the pages. So I have not read the other two yet, so I have no idea if I'm going to like them. So I'm not going to read any of the synopsis, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get spoiled. So, but I got the third one, so now I can marathon the whole series. Because that makes sense. I'm good with that. Okay, now for my private bookstore. we still have more. We're still going, guys. We're still going. We have all this. But a little break from books. I got some bookish goodies from my private bookstore, and I wanted to share them with you. I got this really cute bat hair clip. She had dragons, but the dragon one didn't hold my hair. The bat one actually will. So I was going to wear this at Halloween, but I ended up not wearing it, but because I hadn't hauled it yet. But there you go. It's a little bat clip. And this designer is, her name's Catherine. And you can find her at Blissfully Bookish Tees on Instagram. So I'll link her Instagram so you can find her clips. But yeah, this is the little batty one. That's cool shit. I like it. I like my little bat. Bats are fucking cute. And then I got a shirt because she happened to have my size and I was excited about it. And it's the tarot card reader. So, yep. I'm a tarot card reader. I'm excited. I did not make this one. I actually was going to make this. I can make shirts. And I was going to make this design, but then I found it and I was like, screw that, I'm going to buy it. Yeah. All right. Now to the books. All right. So I picked up Katie Roberts' Dark Restraint. This was my Spidey Book Club book of the month that we're supposed to read. I didn't put it on my TBR because it's like the 6th in the series, but you can mix them up. I do have some Katie Roberts books, and they read really fast. But I did pick this one up, so if I like it, I'll have to pick up the rest of the series because this is book 6, and we all know how much I fucking hate doing that. We all know. Let's see what else we got. I picked up Tourist Season by Bryn Weaver. There we go. I think I've actually already hauled this book, but this is the new book in Bryn Weaver's newest series that she started after the Butcher and Blackbird series, which I can't remember the actual series title, but this is Seasons of Carnage series. And the new one is coming out really soon, actually. So we did read this for the Spicy Book Club. I didn't actually read it, but I plan on it, so I do own it now. So yeah. Okay, let's see. What else we got in here? Oh my god, all the books. I picked up Rebecca Ross's Wild Reverence because gorgeous. I feel the tug toward him again as if I stood on a shore at the high tide. I was far from him sitting in another realm, and yet I could not parse what was magic and what was my heart. I would know she was near, even in the darkness, and I had never desired to be a god, to wield a power as one, but in a moment I longed to halt time. Dear Matilda, I wrote. I let the words flow for her, and when the ink dried, I gave her my very heart to the fire. Born in the firelit domain of the underrealm, Matilda is the youngest goddess of her clan, blessed with the humble messenger magic she uses to carry words and letters through realms. But the gods will kill for power, and Matilda holds a secret she must hide from even her dearest allies. And there's a mortal who dreams of her, though they have never met in the waking world. 10 years ago, Vincent of Beckett wrote to Matilda on the darkest night of his life, begging the goddess he befriended in dreams to help him. His request went unanswered, and Vincent became hardened, irreverent lord of the river who has long forgotten Matilda, until she comes tumbling into his bedroom window with a letter for him. Matilda and Vincent were fated to find each other beyond dreams, to rewrite the blood-soaked ways of the gods. Matilda will have to face something she fears even more than losing her magic, finally allowing herself to be loved. Sounds heart-wrenching. And I think I have another Rebecca Ross book. I just don't remember which one it is. But I'm pretty sure I have another Rebecca Ross book. This is Rachel Harrison's Play Nice. Home is where the horror is. This is a straight cover buy. This looks spooky as fuck. And I was down for it. It's just waiting for you to come home. It's like, I feel like this is going to be a house that, like, haunts you. And I'm down for it. Like a, kind of like a, Poltergeist kind of feel, I think. But I feel like this is going to be a going in blind book, so I'm not going to read the caption. Just because, look at this cover. Seriously? Like, why would you want to be surprised by that? Play Nice. I love it. I also picked up Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. because I thought it was very stunning, and the black sprayed edges got me. It starts with a class in an old movie theater. Folklore 517. Local legends and urban myths taught by a woman called the Professor. Most students believe the Professor's stories are just fiction, but Holland St. James has always been convinced that magic is real. When she tracks down a local legend named the Watchman, who can supposedly tell you when you will die, and the world finally makes sense, except that the Watchman tells her she will die at midnight, tomorrow, unless she finds an ancient object called the alchemical heart. I cannot fucking read today, guys. I'm sorry. With the clock ticking, Holland is pulled deeper into the magical world in the hearts of Los Angeles, into the path of magic stranger. Everything about him feels like a bad idea, but he promises Holland that her sister sent him to protect her. And as they chase clues and stories, take them closer to the alchemical heart, Holland realizes everyone in this intoxicating new world is lying to her, even this stranger. Oh, fantastic, lying. And if she can't figure out whom to trust, not even the alchemical heart will save her. Well, that sounds fun. This is her debut novel, Stephanie Garber's debut novel, so fantastic. We always like a good debut, okay? I also picked up this one, because I love the title of it. The Entirely True Story of the Fantastical Mesmerist Nora Gray. I love weird fucking titles like this. I think that's cool. Usually when I see something like that, I'm gonna go grab it and not really read into it. So I don't know what's going on with this one. I just know that I really like this title, and that's why I grabbed it. I grabbed it for the title only, because it's so, I mean, it's the entirely true story of a fantastical mesmerist. I don't even know what a mesmerist is. Her name's Nora. So we got to meet Nora. So there we go. And the last book I got is actually not a reading book. It is a cookbook, but I saw it and I thought it was awesome. This is Amy Bruni's Food to Die For. I always love these themed cookbooks. I think these things are awesome, except this one actually goes into actual haunted places like Mount Washington Hotel, Hawthorne Hotel, the Myrtles, Grand Hotel, Horrifying Homes, Lazy Boarding House, Sealy Rose, and it tells you a little bit about the legends and kind of the hauntings, and then gives you a recipe that goes with it. So I thought that was really, really fun. Definitely, I like that kind of stuff, and some of the recipes look really fucking good. Really fucking good. So, like, mining camp cornmeal pancakes. Let's see. Let's just randomly grab something. King's Arm Tavern in Williamsburg, Virginia. And we have their tavern sweet potatoes. Yeah, but I get the whole, like, kind of little story, the lore about it, and then a recipe that goes with it. Love that. Love that concept. I love cookbooks that do that. That kind of give you a little bit of history about the food. So, yay. But that's a book haul, guys. That's a big one. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. But that's what I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you see anything that seems promising, let me know. I will see what I can do. And if you want to see any of these reviewed or anything, let me know. And I will see you guys all soon with another video.